Right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom, and really what a time to be alive. It's just fantastic, especially if you're holding XRP, because really this is a dream come true. We've been talking about XRP for quite some time now, and moments were not always this great. Right? Imagine this gruesome price action that we were having here. Imagine missing the whole bull cycle in 2021. I think really it's time for you to get rewarded, right? So let's quickly take a look at the price at one more time, because look, we are breaking all major resistances right at this point, and the trend has been set. XRP is not going to be stopped right now. We cleared this massive resistance, which was marking almost like the second retracement after we had peaked in 2021, right? So clearing this resistance at something like $1.40 almost gives the XRP price a ticket to go ahead and take out the high, which we were making in 2021. That is right around $2.30 or something like that. I think we're going to obliterate that anyway, because we've got a very strong pattern leading into this kind of breakout, and this has been a consolidation for 7 years. In recent videos over the last 4 months, I've really been stressing that, look, when you're consolidating like this for a very long time, be rest assured that the breakout is also going to be that much violent, because it's like trying to keep a ball underwater. Eventually it's just going to break and, float above the water. So the unfortunate thing here is that if you miss the run, right, when we're maybe right around 50 cents or maybe 60 cents or something like that, you may not be able to catch XRP, because it likes to do this huge, straight up like vertical moves towards the upside. So yeah, this is why I keep saying that, can you please help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button? It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for XRP updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. Now, of course, it's not ultimately too late to buy XRP, because my price targets here are something like, $5.40. That's the initial price target. When I'm looking at this symmetrical triangle, right, let's go ahead and grab my Fibonacci retracement 2 from the top right there to the bottom that we were marking right around 2020, and you see that the golden ratio exactly is right around $5.30, $5.40, $5.50. It really doesn't matter. So yeah, maybe buying XRP right at this point still is a little bit much profitable, but not as it was maybe 2 weeks ago, when probably not a lot of people were watching the videos. So that's the case right now. But ultimately, I think that this thing is too bullish. And considering that once we get to that $5.40, $5.30, whatever the case may be, you're basically in price discovery. And understand this, in a bull cycle, they're just new participants coming into this market. And one of the first things that they're going to see is XRP. I think that XRP still has got a chance to reach something like $18.60. Yeah, people say, what, it will be close to $1 trillion, and that, so what? Right? It can be close to $1 trillion. Who really cares? Doesn't it deserve to be like that? It has been here for a very long time. It's one of those cryptocurrencies, like the only 3 that has managed to stay in the top 10 for the entirety of their life. So we're talking about XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Other than that, you don't have anybody who has managed to stay in the top 10, like the entirety of their lifespan. So I think there is something to XRP. It's a big utility coin. Everybody knows this. I don't need to preach to the choir. Another metric that we had been looking at, of course, is this a Bitcoin versus XRP pair. And, we reached the bottom, and it was just so obvious, man. It really was obvious. I don't understand people who were hating XRP then, why they were really hating on this thing. But right now, it looks like it's going to be much profitable to hold XRP, because it's going to be gaining much more than the Bitcoin price. I think even from where the price is sitting right now, it can still do something like 100% just to get back to the top of the resistances here that you can see, right? And we'll see when we get there, right? Because it's a big resistance, obviously. But in a situation where XRP breaks this resistance here, goes to turn it into a support level, and really pushes like this, man, this is going to be bananas. Like even the price target of something like $13 that I'm talking about will probably be exceeded. But obviously we haven't gotten there just yet. We want to be crossing the river when we get there. This is not the moment to be discussing that right now. But I think overall it's a celebratory moment for everybody who has been holding XRP for a very long time. It hasn't been easy, but that's the nature of investments, right? It's all about patience, patience, patience. Another thing that we have been looking at is the relationship that happens when BTC goes into a new all-time high. What happens to XRP, right? We found out that, at least in this first cycle here in 2017, it took XRP to reach its initial peak, right? Then, of course, it had a second peak. So we could say maybe these were like 2 different cycles. It had like a mid-cycle correction and stuff like that. But anyway, it was taking 100 days. And then for the second one, even though we didn't have like a much bigger bull cycle because of the stupid SEC, we saw something like 114 days, like from the moment BTC was setting a new all-time high. So should we go with that kind of logic, right? And if history is going to be repeating or at least rhyming, we should be seeing the XRP price finding its peak right around maybe towards the tail end of February or close to March, right? That'll be marking right around 120 days, or maybe we can extend it to 140 days, whatever the case may be. But I mean, it's just gonna be boom, 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 boom. It's gonna be really fast. By 3, 4 months, 2 months from now, we're gonna be seeing the price really, really hit its peak. So with all that being said, let me invite you to this new user limited time event that our partners over there at BingX, the exchange, are offering for new users. But if you happen to sign up with them, register with them, you can claim up to $5,450, and on top of that 300 ton tokens. It's only going to be valid for 8 days, and other than that I think it's going to expire, right? So thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate that. If you could please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll see you on the next one. Take good care of yourselves. Bye bye.